Hiya, I'm that James Wisdom, and this is another Loot Crate unboxing, and this is the July 2018 box with the theme of Team Up. So hello everybody, this is the next Loot Crate. Feels like I haven't done one of these for a while. This is July's Loot Crate, which has a theme of Team Up. As I say, it's been a while since I did one of these. It's all been a bit crazy with me recently. I went away, I did some stuff, all my flat's being refurbished. I've changed my setup, as you can probably see. I've got some pops behind me, I've got some CDs behind me, there's a wardrobe next to me which is kind of throwing the balance off, but never mind, we'll live with it. There's also even stuff up here which is from other Loot Crates. So, I guess really all I've got to say about this is I know that this is July, and I know that this is Team Up, and I know that there is Ant-Man and Wasp in here, but I've forgotten most of the other stuff. Again, it's usually what happens. I forget what the franchises that are going to be in these things are. I'm sure there are some cool things. Interesting thing about this box, it's a fairly standard size. It's a pretty normal looking box in terms of depth and height and all the rest of it. Pretty shoeboxy size. Interestingly enough, though, it's got all of these. I don't know whether you can see that or how well you can see that, but it's got all these perforations all over it. Perforations mean a buildable box, which we haven't had in ages. We haven't had a buildable box in a very long time. So I'm curious to see what we're going to get. I'm wondering if it's going to be maybe something from Ant-Man and Wasp. It could be, I did literally just think of this, it could be the little suitcase type building, I guess, that they have in that film. But we'll see. So let's, without further ado, crack it open. So one knife, slicing through there. See what we get in this box. Whoops, hit me tripod, so sorry about the wobble. And flip it down. Open it up. Oh, so the box is Adventure Time. The box is very Adventure Time. You can see there, that is clearly Jake. Yes, that's Jake. Why couldn't I remember that? Finn and Jake. That's clearly Jake. I don't know what that's going to be. We have a Marvel t-shirt, which is very clearly the top item here. Let's pull that out. Oh, that's a really nice t-shirt. Wow, I am impressed with that t-shirt. That is freaking cool. Yeah, that's the Wasp on a t-shirt. Is it black or is it dark blue? I think it's a very dark blue. Don't think it's black. It's one of those kind of so dark it looks black but isn't type things. But that is a really nice t-shirt. Lovely feel of the print there. It's a little bit kind of tacky, I guess, but really nice. The idea of it shrinking or even getting bigger, I don't even know which way that's supposed to be. I guess shrinking, really nice. Like that t-shirt a lot. Looking forward to adding that to my normal t-shirt rotation. It looks like we've got a second t-shirt as well, actually, which is weird. So two t-shirts, because I haven't got enough t-shirts as it is, and there's the Ant-Man equivalent. I think I prefer the Wasp one, but this is also really neat as well. So two t-shirts, an Ant-Man t-shirt and a Wasp t-shirt. Cool. T-shirts do tend to add a lot of value to these crates, so I can't really grumble about t-shirts. The only problem is, now that I've taken these two t-shirts out, it does look like this box is basically empty beyond the two t-shirts. So, you know, this might as well have been a Marvel Goods and Gear box. Let's see though, we don't know yet. We have here a Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure thing. Picture frame. It's a picture frame. That's, I mean, that's an interesting throw-in item. Picture frame. Can't really, you know, say too much about that. Let's actually get in and have a look at it. See what it looks like. It's got all the Bill and Ted stuff on the top. It's an exclusive. There's a little thing on the side here. This is exclusive. Slide it out. I'm guessing it's just going to be the phone box. Yeah, there you go. So it's the telephone box thing with Bill and Ted in front of it, and I guess you slide in your picture. Although, what size picture is this? I mean, that's not a standard size. That's not 6x4. It's too tall for that. I don't know. Interesting enough. I like it. It's cool. Interesting throw-in item. I think people will recognise it, which is always nice. And then, yeah, I guess you just put in a picture and you'll get something in that picture frame. That's neat. How does it work? Does the top come off? So the top just comes off, and then it's slide that out, and there you go. You've got a picture frame that you can put things in. Yeah, so That's cool. That is cool. What size is it? I wonder if the box tells me what size it actually is. I actually like that. The more I look at it, the more I think that's a fun item to have been thrown in. It doesn't say on the box. It's a 3x5. 3x5. That's a bloody stupid size, isn't it? Because most places you're going to get 6x4s. A 3x5 photo frame. Okay, well, other than it being a stupid size, that's a cool photo frame. Now we're, you know, as I say, the box is practically empty at this point. Let's skip over the pin and go to presumably these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fridge magnets. Yeah, magnet set, it says on here. So you've got Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Leonardo all there. Did I say that? I can't remember which ones I said. I think I said them all there. But there you go, just some fridge magnets. They're neat, they're cute. That's a thrown item. I feel like, again, you've got kind of two thrown items. Yeah, cool, enough. Don't mind that. Lastly, the pin, which I actually really like. It's an Adventure Time pin, which is Finn and Jake doing their little cartwheel thingy, their friendship loop thingy. And that's really cool. I will definitely wear that pin. I will put that pin on one of my hats, as I do. I just kind of swap out my pins off of my different hats. And so that's that. Yeah, neat pin, like it. And then lastly is not an item at all. It is our Team Up leaflet. So July 2018 Team Up. And we got an Adventure Time pin. We got a Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure picture frame. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles magnet set. We got original Wasp t-shirt, original Ant-Man t-shirt. So 2 t-shirts, which I guess is the thing that makes up the value here. They are both really nice t-shirts, I have to say. I could have done with one or the other. But that's fine. And then what's it say on the back here? The Mega Crate. You get Nintendo Switch, Splatoon 2, and that's it. Okay, well that's not a bad thing to win, is it? You know, for 20 quid you get a Switch and Splatoon 2. But yeah, there you go, that's it. And the inside of the box, as I say, is buildable and it's Adventure Time. You have Finn at the bottom and Jake there. So I guess we'll see what that looks like. Alright, so that's everything. If I look a little hotter than I was before, it's because it took me ages to build these little things out of the box. I'll show you those first, I guess. This is where we're going to do the review. So we'll start with the theme and the box itself. So I do like it when you get to build something out of the boxes, and this is cool. It's a cute little thing. I mean, I know not everybody really likes that or goes in for that kind of like, oh, the box becomes a thing, because most people just bin the boxes straight out anyway. But I like it. I feel like it shows a little bit more effort on the part of Lootcrate and stuff. So I think these two things are kind of cool. They're not great. They're okay. The pin, which has gone walkabouts, is around somewhere. There was so much cardboard everywhere, it's probably just ended up on the floor somewhere. Oh, look, here it is. Ugh. So there, that's the pin. Again, another Adventure Time thing. I like the pin. I think the pin is good. I think the fact that they have put in something that you can build out of the box definitely gives it a leg up, in my opinion. In terms of the theme, though, the theme itself is Team Up. I don't feel Team Up here. I feel like duos or buddies or that kind of thing, but I don't feel Team Up. Like Ant-Man and Wasp, yeah, that feels like a Team Up thing. They're two separate characters, and you know, if you watch the film is kind of about them teaming up, even though they are separate entities. Whereas Finn and Jake, Adventure Time, they are a pair. You don't really see much of one without the other. Same with the Turtles. They're all just kind of buddies. They're brothers or whatever. So that might even have worked better. Brothers. Bill and Ted, again, like, they're not teaming up. They're just mates hanging out. So I don't know whether Team Up's quite there. Especially since I think we had a Team Up box before, which was all about sort of superhero team ups and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe not the full point for that. So I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5. That's a 4 out of 5 for that. Let's do the magnets next. So the fridge magnets here, they're fine. As a thrown item, they're fine. There's nothing particularly special about them. They're decent prints. They do a lot of turtle stuff. I get the impression that a lot of people are super into Turtles. I remember the cartoon from when I was a kid, this particular cartoon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, Hero Turtles. It was called Hero Turtles in the UK. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Because ninjas were too violent, I guess. But yeah, whatever. Same thing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Cartoon series. Well loved. Really like it. So I see why they put a lot of that stuff in. Again, I'm not super into it, and we do seem to get a lot of turtle stuff. So I would say that as a throw-in item is not one of the worst. It's one of the better throw-in items. So let's say 3, 3.5, 4 maybe. Let's call it a 3. Let's just call it a 3. I like to do things out of 5. Let's not start putting 0.5s in there as well. So this is a 3. That's a 3. The Bill and Ted picture frame. It's a fun item as well. The more I looked at this item, the more I liked it. So I'm going to give that a 4 as well, I guess. Yeah, give that a 4 as well. I think that's been a little generous, but generally very good. The t-shirt, well, there's 2 t-shirts. So we've got 2 t-shirts. We've got an Ant-Man and a Wasp t-shirt, which makes sense. Ant-Man and Wasp was the primary theme in this stuff, or the primary franchise in this theme. I really like the Wasp one. I think the Wasp t-shirt is fantastic. It's an easy 5. Easy 5. It's 2 4s, a 3 and a 5. I think the Ant-Man one, just by the nature of it being another t-shirt, kind of makes it not as good an item, I guess. I like them both. I think they're both cool, but I think the Wasp one is way cooler. So I think this has got to be, a 3 or a 4. I think we'll call that a 4 as well. So this is generally a really good box. I think that's going to make it a 4 out of 5 overall. Very good box. In terms of a score, if you take each individual item and each individual thing as an object. Now, in terms of what you expect from a loot crate, this is not quite what I would expect from a loot crate. I like the buildable box. The 2 thrown items are okay. There's usually 2 thrown items, and neither of these are just complete crap. Neither of them are complete crap. The magnets, at least there's 4 of them, and that's not just one rubbish magnet, which is what you usually get with this kind of thing. The pin is good. The t-shirt is fantastic. It's just the fact that there are 2 t-shirts rather than us getting like what they would usually consider to be the premium item. There's no premium item in here. There's 2 t-shirts instead. Now that's fine. I like both t-shirts, but I could have done with having one of these t-shirts in this box and either another one in another box later down the line, or having one of these be gear and goods and one of them not be gear and goods, or goods and gear, whichever it is. So I think overall the box is a little bit of a weird one. I think overall the items and the theme together all come to about a 4. Decent box, like everything I got in it. I just don't feel like this is what I paid for in terms of getting a loot crate, maybe. But that said, it's not a bad box. It's definitely not a bad box. What do you think, particularly of the idea of getting 2 t-shirts in a loot crate? Let me know in the comments down below. This may or may not be my last loot crate video for a little while. I have cancelled all my subscriptions just for the time being, because I'm currently in this kind of flux state of moving things around and trying to work out where everything goes and all that kind of thing. So I have cancelled all of my loot crates at the moment. I think I will probably still be getting the August crate. I think it's the next one after that I won't get, but I'm not sure because I was on a 3-month boxes subscription and I haven't checked. So hope you liked this video. If you did, keep an eye on this channel, keep subscribed if you are subscribed. There will be more stuff coming on this channel at some point. Whether or not it'll be a loot box next month, I can't tell you because I don't know. But keep smiling, thank you very kindly, and I will see you all when I see you. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, all of that kind of stuff. There may not be more of these Loot Crate videos coming up that soon, but there will be more videos coming up here. I'm thinking about doing some board game unboxings and rule goings over, I guess. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, please leave a comment down below. What do you want to see on this channel? And I will endeavour to put it up.